Here's the North Kakalaki contingent. Matt Hardy, Jeff, Maxell, Wolfgang, Rebby, the unborn son or daughter, I think it's a son, unborn son, Senor Benjamin, and Shane Helms.
Well, they're all on the list, but Shane Helms provided us some really good content this week.
Yeah.
Did you see the Twitter exchange that he had with Ron Funches?
Absolutely.
Well, I would like to say that one of the most entertaining things you could ever read is our group text messages, which are
Right.
awesome.
Yeah.
Between you, me, Chris, Shane, Joe, and I didn't know about it. It was brought to my attention on that group text.
Yes.
But would you like to read any of that, Joe or DI? Because that really escalated quickly.
Here's
It went
what
on for a
happened.
while, too.
Here's
yeah.
what happened. Here's what happened. I'll surmise it because I think everybody saw it already.
Couldn't you read a couple of them? Because I didn't get to read them all.
Go ahead, DI. I'll get to a few. Yeah.
No, you go ahead and get to it. Okay, well, here's the gist of it.
Give me the high spot Twitter.
Is that somebody Shane said, "I love LAX." Okay, somebody was talking about LA, and then like Shane quoted tweet and said, "I love LAX," and then Ron Funches just like kind of like jumped in and said, "Oh no, like the question was, will LAX ever go to WWE?" And Shane said, "I love LAX, whatever." So Ron Funches said, "Oh no, please, they'd be like, they'll probably, who wants to see them pushing lawnmowers?"
Yeah.
Like basically insinuating that if they go to WWE, they'll just make them a racial gimmick, right?
Right.
So what you would call it? So Shane just responded, "Yeah, what worked out really bad for Eddie and Ray." So they basically, Ron Funches went back and was like talking about how he got into the whole thing about how the WWE is racist, all their characters are racial stereotypes, and Shane. But some of the examples he was using, like he was talking about like examples from like 25 years ago, like Kamala.
But he also was mentioning that R-Truth is kind of a caricature as well.
Okay, right, because he said but he said all the black guys like dance around. So then somebody tweeted, so Ron Funches tweeted, it's like show me a black character that doesn't dance. so of course everybody and their mother like was commenting on that with all the black characters that don't dance.
Bobby Lashley,
Ron
Simmons.
You know what I'm saying? So basically what he was saying is like, like, hey, kids grow up, you gotta you basically insinuated this. This is the one tweet that I thought was kind of out of bounds. It's like if you're a kid and you're white, you look up and you got Shane Helms to look up to, a white guy, and he's a superhero. If you're a black kid, you look and your characters are crime time, so you're supporting like criminals. Right. Like he was trying to like make that blanket statement, like that,
Right.
But my thing was going to retweet. I posted the thing. I should have said like imagine if Nails was black. I mean, like imagine could you imagine like the character Nails was a black guy?
Right.
You could go down this path, like say, oh, look at crime time, but you're saying like, wait a minute, Nails was white. Right. So it's like all the characters. Here's the thing: some of the characters have racial stereotypes, but I don't think the intention of the character was to make it a racial stereotype. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because stereotypes are kind of like negative portrayals, but I think every character is meant to like try and like have some type of positive outcome or something. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows?
A lot of these got deleted, so I guess maybe they.
They did. Yeah, they did because it was a nasty exchange.
I would like to say that being a little bit overly naive, I would say, okay, they have been racially insensitive and ignorant in a lot of the shit that they've done in the past, and we know that and we've seen it. And some of it was probably was done with malice, thinking of the people that work behind the scenes. But what was weird to me was how fast this escalated, because somewhere in there he goes something like, "Don't ever run up to me and tell me you like my comedy anymore." And one of them told the other guy to fuck off, didn't they?
Well, here's the ending of it. The ending of it is still available. It looks like a lot of the back and forth. Looks like Ron deleted a bunch of his tweets. And Conan, you've met Ron. You know him, right?
Right.
He's supposed to be really laid back, nice guy.
Super chill guy.
So it was surprising.
Yeah, go ahead.
But the final tweets here, Ron Funches says, "Don't run up on me at the next convention and tell me how much you like my shows next time, Shane Helms. You fucking mark." Shane Helms responds, "The only conventions
What was the one before that one? What
I can't
did Shane say to elicit that response?
I can't see it. It just says tweets aren't loading, so they're gone. Right. But Shane responds, "The only conventions I see you at are the ones I'm paid to be at. You're way funnier with months of prep time than you are on the fly. Keep trying, though, little trooper. So edgy. And then Shane tweeted something like, I learned this morning that comedians get mad when their jokes bomb. See? I can make passive-aggressive tweets, too. So edgy. But I'd imagine that since a lot of the tweets are gone, maybe those guys made up. So hopefully.
I thought Shane destroyed Ron Funches in that.
It was, it was an early knockout.
Yeah, it was an early knockout. He was trying to take a position. He was doing it with the wrong guy. He was trying to insinuate Shane Helms of all people is kind of like being racially insensitive.
Yeah.
And I remember it's like, you're not gonna. He's the last guy.
Well, not just that. I think what he got mad at, because I remember this. I only saw a couple at the beginning and those at the end because they were in our group text. But he said something like, "Well, you never used to say shit like that before you went back to WWE." So he almost was kind of trying to insinuate.
He called it a company show.
Yeah, you're a company show.
He actually used that terminology. Yeah. Was one of the tweets, I think.
I think Shane got pissed because at one point he was like, "Why am I surprised that an old white guy from North Carolina can't see racism or something?" And I think
right. He went there.
That's when Shane was kind of like, "Fuck just you."
Painted the whole conversation black and white. It's like if you don't know, Shane's got way more depth than that.
Big time. Yeah.
All right. He's still on the list.
Yeah.
Let's reiterate that he is on the list.
Yeah, right. I like that. Doesn't get him off the list just because you were funny on Twitter. All right.